Well, I wanted to give you guys a spring 2015 update. It's now late March in Florida. That means it's in the 90s, except of course today it dropped down into the 60s. But I did want to give you guys an update on what we got exactly going on. So follow me. Hey, look what we got. Oh, we got a new dog. Because we don't have enough dogs. This makes 6. This is Nora. Hi, Nora Explorer. She's a sweetheart. So as always, a lot of what we're going to have is going to be in the way of these, which are Chacoan giants. They call them Chacoan whiteheads or giants, or these are the ones that come out of Paraguay. Years ago were imported by Burgundy Reptiles, and Ron St. Pierre coined them. So we'll have about 200 or 300 of these. Yeah, these are really pretty ones. Hey. That's the little girl. And then the boy with the big jowls, as you can see. They're all out, they're all eating again. And then we're doing something interesting I wanted to show you guys. There's some more Chacoans, show them Chacoans. They want to eat. They'll eat every day if you feed them. Look what we're doing here, guys. You're going to like this. This is very interesting. One of the things we're working on toward the future, what we're doing is we're crossing a Chacoan whitehead female with a red male. You see that big, beautiful red male? Which is really hard to do because they're different seasonal animals. So I took a young, aggressive male, red, and put him with a young, not aggressive female, hopefully they'll produce, but that would be a really cool mixture. What happened? Where? Right there. Oh, I see.
That's a cute frog.
Cool thing about living in Florida, you get the Cuban tree frogs, especially after a rain. You open up the cages and they're there.
Can I hold it?
Yeah, but don't touch your eyes afterward because their skin is...
Whoa. Hey, oh, she's squeezing in.
So then over here, we move over to the Argentine tegus, which are probably our more prolific. Out of all of them, we have less pairs of the Argentine tegus, yet we produce so many of them because every year they produce good. Matter of fact, we're hoping that the next 2 or 3 years we're going to raise up a bunch of new females, because if it's indicative of the species, as you can see, that's the big male. It's a nice cool day, so he's not trying to tear my hand off. And the big female, she looks like she might already be ovulating. We've caught them a bunch of times mating. Here's the other. Oh man, look at this pair. That's what you call a male in full season. Look at the jowls on that son of a gun. Male on the top, female on the bottom. Right back there's the giant. Now, if you could look and you could actually see the difference. Look why they call those the Chacoan whiteheads. Keek, stop. The Chacoan whiteheads or the giants. Look how white his head is. Now turn around real quick. That's the Paraguayan version. And that's the Argentine version. Look how dark his head is. And his nose isn't white at all. His muzzle's more of a salt and pepper. So now that's one of the blonde phases that we started. Kiki, come on, look out, baby. See how more blonde they are? I come over here, and we've got our panda dragons. Those things should be laying eggs early April as well. At least they did last season, and we've got about 5 pair of them now. I don't think there's any out in that cage. And then you guys all know Rexy. You guys that stay on top of our videos, our big rhino iguana. Get out. That's Kiki's favorite lizard. Kiki loves her Rex. Pet your Rex. Scratch his neck. Okay, come on out. She loves that lizard. Rexy's just a massive rhino iguana. We should have babies from him come in August. And then show them the 2 pens. The 2 pens of box turtles that we produce every year. Really let them overgrow this winter. That way we can limit the amount of sun they get. We thought last year was a little down because we kept the yeah, let's show everybody just a quick glimpse of what we got. You ready? See them all? I just fed them some chicken hearts, so they're all eating. We got the ornates and the easterns, the Floridas, all crossing, all making nice babies. Now look, this is probably the most exciting row. These are all of the, ready? 3/4 blue, 1/4 red het for albino pairs. We've paired them all up. We probably have a dozen pairs this year. So we should have, with any blessing, we should have dozens of albinos available this year, we hope. You just never know. Now look at this. This is another very interesting project we worked on. We started this last year. So let's see what you got here. That's a Chacoan whitehead male with an albino female. You see how ugly she is? Because they've already been mating. It's very early in the year, but this is interesting. You see the Chacoan whiteheads breed earlier in the year and the albinos breed a little later, but we tried to put a male with a female. So back up. So this is the project that we've been working on. We're gonna call them ice tegus, where you're gonna have a black and white albino tegu. That's about 5 years away, and we'll see what that produces and we'll keep you updated, but that sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it? Now, then of course we have the normal pairs. Look here, show them this. Normal pairs of, this is a het, that's a het male with an albino female. So we should produce, you know, theoretically 75% albino because he's het for albino, she's complete albino. So we should produce lots of albinos this year. Now people always ask us, how many albinos do you really have? We don't tell, that's none of your business. Oh my goodness, a lizard snapped at Nora. Well, she got to learn like everybody else. Nice looking up. That's a pure-blooded blue. We're crossing back with some of the albino crosses too. Some of the het albino. We're going to try to produce a new bloodline there. Here's a nice little female. Matter of fact, we should feed her some chicken hearts. Kiki, go get that bowl of chicken hearts. It's a nice little female. It's over there on the cage. It's in the bowl. Leave it open. Sorry, I know which cage it is. Oh, look at this over here, guys. It's over on the other rhino iguana's cage where we cut up the food. Now this is a freak of nature right here. You guys know what that is? That is none other than the purple tiger. He's been out in the sun now a full year and a half, and look how bone white he is. Is that just the most amazing animal you've ever seen? Now we're also crossing him with one of the sibling hets. So that's going to be just the sickest looking animal you've ever seen. You see he's just coming off with his winter coat. You see how nice and white he is on the front half of it? And now look at his tail where the winter coat is. See, when they first come out of hibernation, they come out with this really thick winter shed. I think it keeps them, it's much thicker than a regular coat. Okay. So guys, when I tell you this should be...
Dad, remember Tammy ate a chicken heart?
Yeah, my daughter Tammy ate a chicken heart. Come here guys, let's see if this female will eat a couple of chicken hearts. Hey, you want to eat some? Don't go under here. There she goes. She likes chicken hearts. This is what we feed them when they're just babies. So when they finally smell them when they're adults, they love them. You want some more?
I guess she likes it under the shirt because she does it like when people see.
Okay. So then, if you go to the next line, And so just show them the little row of cages down there. These are all het. No, this row right here. Just show them the cages. You don't have to. Those are all het crosses. Now come over here. You go back to the pure bloodline. These are all the blues. Come over here. I'll show them this pair real quick. Come here. So we're also still working with the pure blues to keep the bloodline pure. That's a little female. She's probably 6 or 7. And that's a male. He's probably 7 or 8. Really, that's as big as you'll get that blue. That's a giant blue.
Whoa.
You like that?
He's big.
Yeah, he is.
He's big like you.
That's big like me. And so we have a few pairs of those. Come this way. That's another pure blue and another pure blue in here. Now, if you guys come over here, here's some more of the pairs of pectinata, the panda dragons that we call them. Here, and here's a nice big male. Get a nice close up on that male's face right there.
He's
Beautiful.
he's all white and he has all black on his face
Mm-hmm.
and his nose.
Look at this big female. All these, we should have viable eggs from them this year. We changed up some of their diet and routine. Built all new cages that have a nice base bottom. In case you guys haven't seen them, come up front and show them the new cages.
Ow!
So what happens with these pectinata, because they're subterranean animals, is we built these new cages with a bottom so they can be underground, so to speak, and then above ground and yet up top too. And it has a sliding front door. And I think one of the last things I want to show you guys is a project that we changed up this year also. That's the line of red tegus. Yeah, some of them are out. Let's show them. Red tegus don't breed till later in the year. So we haven't really started feeding them that. Show them this one. See, they're just right now starting to shed their winter coat. Look at the size of that big male. And here, that female there. And just show the whole line of cages. Just like visualize it. So, and you see you got all this row. This is all the red tegus that we're keeping completely far away from the other tegus. And hopefully later in the year we should have these things coming out too. And then show them this line here. This first line here, we'll do an update on that. I didn't want the video to be so long, but you see these 2 rows of cages are all blue-tongued skinks that we have in groups. And then show them those cages there. Those are the blue-tongue, no, up there, brother. Those up there. Those are the smaller blue-tongued skinks, the Indonesian, the Gigas. So come over here.
Dad, all of these fell.
Yeah, feed them to the turtle.
Did you just do that turtle?
Yeah. And then we got the nursery cages when we're raising the babies up. So, again, with any blessing, anything could happen. You know, this is a reptile business, and it could get 25 degrees in a week, and all the females could absorb their eggs, and anything could happen. So you don't count the chickens before they hatch, or the tegus before they lay, or even when you got the eggs. But if you're waiting on our tegus, we appreciate you. We know there's going to be a lot of nice looking imports coming in too. But if you want the captive bred tegus, black and whites, blues, albinos, crosses, red Paraguayan, red Argentine, bruisers, we got them all coming. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. And just a quick update, we did just hire somebody. So starting next week, we should have 20 minutes underground ready to roll again. Doesn't that sound like fun? From me and Bubba and Kiki, thank you guys. God bless you. And as always, what do we say?
One.
Horse.